light turns red, your time is expired. We may raise or lower the podium so that the microphone's at the proper height. If you prefer to do so, you can do that on the switch on the right-hand side. And we'll call Mr. William Dorsett.
Thank you. I'm William Dorsett, back again, here to raise concerns I had about last meeting. I said that the port was corrupt and that staff brought up biased reports. Port commissioners chose to damage control. I accused Port of designated expressive activity zones under influence of the Working Waterfront Association. The Port again admitting to drafting the ordinance considering the needs of their tenants, showing the Port values tenants' needs over public rights. It shows a bit of corruption between the Working Waterfront and the Port, which is an important to later consent agenda item. I said that the Port puts the spaces too close together. Port staff admitted that many of the spaces are close together, but said others are not taking into account the facts that multiple buskers brought up. I said the Port put expressive activity zones in inactive areas. Both Port Commission and Port staff admitted to this and acted as though we should be thanking them for taking away our intended audiences and acting like they're giving us opportunities. Port does not even really understand expressive activities or vendors in the harbor, or they know Port rules forces them to struggle. I have said that the CSOs are bullies. They violate rights and selectively enforce the rules. I personally have been threatened by one of them just for leaving my stand for 5 minutes to talk to a friend. I have filed numerous complaints and so have others. Yet the Port took the stand that CSOs are professional, hardworking individuals. I asked the question that the answer should be public record, but the Port Commission and Port Council refused to answer in public comment. Yet both Port Commission and Council really dug with damage control of my statements, which may very well be violations of the Brown Act. Final thought, I brought up how Port Code violates the Sixth Amendment. The Port tried to suggest that we didn't need the right to appeal or that we could avoid any issues by following their rules, suggesting that we don't deserve the right to due process of the law. This all further shows the need for the Port to be under heavy oversight. Thank you.
That concludes public comment on non-agenda